guys, I'm about to show you the most gorgeous plate of roast dinner. You've got all the elements, the homemade Yorkshire puddings, the crispy roast potatoes, 4 cheese cauliflower cheese, seasoned honey mustard carrots and sprouts, stuffing and well seasoned succulent chicken. And I drizzled that with beautiful, rich, flavoursome chicken gravy, and honestly, it's so good. It really does elevate the dish and makes it genuinely perfect. So if you're going to make a roast dinner next week, use this roast chicken recipe because it melts in your mouth and falls off the bone. And I made a really nice homemade gravy with the juices. I got countless messages, DMs, comments asking about the chicken gravy, which I'm so grateful for. But to make the gravy, you need the juices and fat of the chicken. So I'm going to show you how I made that first. So I did prep my chicken by washing it. I spatchcocked it, which is taking out the spine. And I plucked and singed off any extra feathers or hair on top of an open flame. You don't have to take the spine out and spatchcock. It just makes the chicken cook evenly because it's nice and spread. Anyways, I massaged the chicken by opening up that pocket between the skin and the meat. And then you're going to fill it up with that seasoned butter and massage it all the way through. So you do have to get really stuck in with massaging the chicken with the butter underneath the skin, and it makes all the difference. It's really good to season this the night before because that butter can penetrate through the chicken breast and the chicken meat and really get that depth of flavour and juiciness throughout the whole chicken and not just the skin. Then you're going to massage and rub a thin layer all over the chicken skin and reach every single nook and cranny. Drizzle of extra olive oil, and then I stuffed some fresh herbs into the chicken. I also love a bit of citrus, so I add orange because it has the sweetness and the zest. And I think it just makes it juicy. Don't throw away that extra piece of chicken. Use that for extra flavour. Those bones and that fat will add more juice. I add carrots, onions, extra seasonings, and cover that in foil to bake slowly. I did not make a spicy chicken because I think you don't have to make it spicy to be flavoursome. I just prefer a well-seasoned chicken that goes well with the sides of my roast. Now this is why we roast slowly with foil on top, because we want to entrap all that water and chicken juice to keep basting the chicken over time and prevent it from being dry and the skin burning. Once the chicken is almost cooked, so at like an hour mark, most of the juices will be released, and we drain that out to make the beautiful chicken gravy. So I pour out 90% of the chicken juices and leave just a puddle of it into the tray. Look at that, it's just liquid gold. This time when I add the chicken back into the oven, I take off the foil so that we roast the carrots and onions, get that skin crispy, and let the stuffing take up all that flavour. Now that the chicken's done and beautifully seasoned and crispy, I mix up some finely chopped herbs with some butter and brush that all over the chicken. The chicken should be perfect by now, that it falls off the bone, and when you cut it, it oozes out in juices. It should be evenly cooked and juicy all the way round. So we're going to let that chicken rest and make the gravy. Let that get to a simmer, then I slowly add cornstarch slurry, which is cornstarch and water. That's going to thicken that gravy and make it so creamy without splitting. Then you achieve this lovely golden thick sauce that goes perfect on a roast dinner plate. Please try this recipe out and make your own gravy. It will not disappoint. I hope you enjoy. Bye.